Yo, welcome to the world of the Fal Formaturge. Formaturge. He's like Formaturge for some reason. My Fool's Theory, I think. Hold on, let me check the store page. No, let me check the store page, game. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Ooh, you autoplay. Let's see. Yes, developers Fool's Theory, and it was released on Steam in March 2024, so about 2 years old now. It's not a new game, but it's a new game to me because I haven't played it before. I think I saw the game and I thought, ooh, that looks interesting, but it was, yeah, I waited for it to go on sale. I know it sounds cheap, but, yeah. I often wait for games to go on sale before I buy them. It's part of what I do. Because I like to put them on sale, and it makes it cheaper for me to do stuff. I mean, it's not like I have a patron for this. So I get by on my own little funds, whatever I can afford. You know what? In the options, let's graphics. What on earth is scale and quality? Scale and quality? Jesus, what's the overall quality? Epic, high. We'll try high for starters. I mean, Epic has got everything to Epic. Steam Deck, low, medium, high. We'll start with high and go from there. If it like causes lagging, glitching, I mean my poor system is not exactly the youngest or most zippiest of systems these days, but when compared to everything else. I did start a game to test out the beginning, so make sure it all worked. Ooh, that's a good point. I should also tweak the sound. Yes, that's what I did before, because I tweaked the volumes. I want to have the volume set so I can master volume there, music volume down there, speech high. I want to make that, I want dialogue to come out over the sound of music. So that's annoying sometimes in games. You get like effects going off in the background and it drowns out the voice actors. Yes. Pharmata, the word deriving from the Greek, it means miracles. A thaumaturge, or tempermancer, is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they doctors or souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one. Pretty trees. I'm not sure where we are, but pretty.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
No, Scout is with me.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested.
Good.
He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me.
That's handy.
I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help.
Yes, they do.
I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Well, Scout Guy's still here with me. He's a voice actor, I don't have to worry about doing voices. Doesn't mean I won't.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
I could play a trick on him. But I think he's mean. I mean, he didn't say stuff to me, but I don't know what that button does. Ooh, wait, that's something? Oh. Ah, oh, that's some way of reading the script. Nice. I was going to take... You know what? I'm not going to mess around with the guy.
Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Please add, my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw, Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
I don't think so. Transcription is my thing tutorial top to it. Top. La da da da. Read. Dear Janko, please stop with the gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it's not all clear how things will turn out in this coming 8 years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the laws with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves. Have something on the side. Some business that will allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you, for the last time, go to the bank in Tiflis and take a loan against half of our assets in Kaukaska. Caucasus. Invest in the oil business in Baku. The railroad is already getting there, and the world needs kerosene. You need to act. I will send you all the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Greetings, Liu. Dear Anthony, it feels like ages have passed since your last letter, or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land, among foreign people, to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among the people who hate me. I am losing my health and my mind, and cultivating the land that I fertilized with the blood and flesh of my sons. I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be my only means of escape. Please pray for me. Constanti. P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Angelica that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. I wonder if they will see each other. Oh, the little dialogue verbs there in there, but there isn't anything else in the room, so I'm going to leave the door. See, perception. As a thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words. And you can reach your goal easier. In other words, the sight map system. Blessed be our Lord, Wormcoat. Train! Bye, train! Goodbye, train. Goodbye. I want to go over here. Hello. What's this? Oh, the Tiflis Herald. The tragic events of August 29 have cast a shadow on the city of Tiflis, leaving it in deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where the reform proposals set out by the Minister Alexander Berglin were to be discussed, was brutally interrupted by Cossack troops that stormed inside the municipal board building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc in the turmoil. 60 people were killed, and over 100 were injured. People are shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many believe more mass strikes are inevitable. Okay. Coachman. He wants to be moved.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
I'll probably do. Let's ask about...
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
You came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Yes. We shall get in. Seriously.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Prologue, hoping for better.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Okay, we go to the tavern. Around it somewhere. Searching for stuff to... Ooh. Sparkly. Protective charm. Made of strings, sticks and feathers. It's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil spirits. Well, how's that working out for you? Yours this week. Ooh. Something's happening over there. First we read. Let's see. Oh, Hellfire. Prolentaristis. No chance. Brazolda. Soon the day will come when the people, for all their hated shekels, with one stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with misery, they will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events, so agonizing for many, be a torch that will rekindle the flame of just revolution. We only take a few people to raise their heads proudly and abandon their work, for the flame to become an inferno that will consume the oppressor and cleanse our lands is already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action, and the country folk are also joining the fray. The hour of trial upon us. Let us not lose heart. Brave! Off we go. Pet dog first? Yes.
You guys
Nope, never
already
mind.
got what's yours this week. Molchat, we're here to keep order and that don't come free. It's getting colder, so the price is getting higher.
Hey, T. Nice boots. Are they warm?
A proud answer. It not only draws from your flaw of pride's level, but will also feed it even more. You know what? Show no fear.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses. Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. I got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We are the Tsar's soldiers. Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Ah, standard thing. Knock them out when the health drops to zero. Gotcha. Yes. No. Quick attack. Okay. Doof. Break your nose. Oh no. Ow. KO! You have no health. Ah. Let's see, action cues. Perception allows you to anticipate enemies' attack actions. Ah, skill speeds. I see, so that goes there, but if I do slow, it'll still go ahead, but it'll be close to his attack. Yep, that's faster, so... And that would KO him, but it would go after him, so. Ow. KO.
Serge the Ruski is right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
They got beat up. Haha. Now let me get to the dog. I must pet the dog.
Good boy.
You are indeed. Now we have a level up point, but we will use that in a second. I want to make certain stuff. More reading. Just walk through people, it's easier. News from Yerenva. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of Yerenvan Province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jerome Bonaparte, just arrived in town. The highest officials were present at the Welcoming Committee ceremony, followed by dinner with representatives from Yerenvan's most eminent families. The Governor General's address to the Transvaal is expected in the next few days. Napoleon. Go back here. I can go back here, but I can't see anything to steal, so. Over here. No, tavern is not very taverny. Ah, that person is Rasputin.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
I forgive you.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time,
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
I say with miracles power. You know, I want to see for myself.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
I'm gonna say I'm also say track him down.
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
See at war.
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After
Were any of them a czar?
others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Okay.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I've used to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
No thanks. You smell it. Ah, time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the bees impregnates the wood better than the tallow from the strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the bees is burned, but it also attracts. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flames of his ardor.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Observations. Right, so that's how we do this. So going bloom with my little aura thingy will spot things. There where those sparkly glows are. Traces. An unknown question mark. A familiar. See before we don't certain who it belongs to. Certain you know exactly who has left it. And tracer only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item.
Let's take a look around.
So there's one here. I need a dirty bowl. That's where I eat and stew from. Trace unknown, but I need mind one. Haircloth. A potential device for voluntary self-mortification of the body.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
An ornate prayer book containing the prayers from the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight. The touch of silk, the scent of courtly powder. But that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorn of impending separation and longing. Rasputin's passions. Who would have thought that this priest had such passions? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover. It is thus with women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. Right. However, these things have locks on them. Now we will go to... Well, I got this bit here, which is telling me all the stuff and the quest line so far, so that's nice to know. Okay, I haven't clicked on it apparently. Okay, so doing that. But here's the actual bit we're interested in. Pharmacy points. When I did the test thingy for this, I sat here, I clicked on these, like, why can't I learn anything? I clicked on the wrong things. Click on this bit. Now there are 3 we can look at. Heart. Or should I say 4. Heart. Mind. Deed. Word. The items here are deed, mind, and word. And click here to learn the points. I'm thinking we'll do the art of word. I mean, deed's also handy. Mind for something else. But we'll do word. That now has 1 point. We already had this to begin with, but we have 1 point of thing because we have enhanced by the Flaw's pride. We have pride. We have also got available upgrades. Go me. I didn't actually know what that was. Interrupting enemies' attacks. Good to know. We have 1 heart, but our pride gives us 1 point in to begin with. Word, on the other hand, we do not have any buffs for it, so we are at 0 for everything. But with the art of word now picked up, this one is now
Even
available.
prayer can't dampen the wrath smoldering within Rasputin.
Words are clinging to the bowl like unwashed scraps from a recent meal. Neat lines of prayer float into the sky, swirl and fade, overtaken by a curse thrown out in a fit of passion. A hobbling beep. And everybody's swearing in this game, unfortunately I can't stop that when they voice act it. Even prayer can't dampen the wrath smouldering in Rasputin. Spiritual focus struggles under the weight of strong emotions. His calmness is a sham. He is no oasis of peace. Now, if we had more points, I'm not entirely sure how we'd actually get more points because we level as much as we can. See, mind dimension's too low. Deed dimension's too low. We need Rasputin. So Rasputin, I had only heard rumours about him. A preacher, a mystic who used the St. Petersburg's elites not so long ago. I found him in a small village in Transylvania. Yes? They call him a mad monk, or even a quack or a fraud. To me, he is the last hope for a cure. I unfortunately don't have any points. I do not have any points. If I knew how to get any more points, I would unlock these two. But I think at this point in the game you can only choose one of them. You only get enough points for one level up. So we shall talk to Rasputin.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend.
You didn't like your breakfast, buckwheat with venison fat. You cursed the person who prepared it. You called her a hobbling cunt, correct?
You can't hide stuff. You cannot hide from me. My
Tell me
voice.
again, why were you looking for me?
I want to ask about the lady in waiting from in Petersburg.
I can't help but ask you about that young lady from Petersburg.
Careful, I'm starting to like you. But not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
We're gonna have that.
I don't know if I can help you.
I have a pair to beg. I have proud. I'm proud answer.
I've
Proud.
got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me.
Let's do.
I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try.
So I need to redevelop my link.
On my voice.
No.
You are safe.
No, you are
As
not.
long as you can hear my voice.
I'm not safe with your
you are
voice.
safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
No, that's what vampires do.
Where am I? Rasputin. His no one in here.
That's what vampires do. They let you do that. I feel unsafe now. I am in a freaky world. Hello. This way.
I need to get out of here.
Yes, you do. I don't know where here is, but you do. Follow me.
What is this sound? Shackles?
No. Oh, there are shackles going in the trees.
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I
telling you.
supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
Says the man insulting me.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
Oh, let's play that one then.
You lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Stanislaw.
I can see, Father. Clearly.
So can I, and I've got no eyeballs. How does that work?
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Yes.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
No.
Yes, absolutely.
No, no.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again.
You too.
And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one.
Well, that's
And
not
if
good.
so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
No.
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Yay! We got new stuff. Because we've fixed things. They leveled up? We have. Ooh! Right, so we've got that, so let's put a point in. Mind. Why not? Yeah, more upgrades as well. Ooh. And we got special attacks. Also, I now have the access to Flaw. Maybe they have flaws, but only if thaumaturges are aware of their existence. These are blemishes on a personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They attract Cellators and allow young thaumaturges to make pact with their first Cellator. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it'll impact the course of events in the future.
Pride.
You, I've got no legs. That's not a problem for me. He's a floating wraith type dude. Does nasty stuff though. Is there anything around here to look at? No. I see no red sparkly things. Ah, there are two things going on in here. With multiple objectives. Sometimes the path is so mysterious that you lose even enough experience from surge. The main objective will provide a way to solve the quests. I like generally hinting that there's something. Oh, I think I pet the dog. Well, those guys are gone. God willing. There's somebody in this place who is not helping good. I was drawing in a bad juju. Okay.
What do we have here?
Sparkly. Yeah, sparkly.
They'll go gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found.
I'm here. I help. I think. Maybe.
That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
I'm not a newcomer, I think. I hope. Maybe I am. I am among the new. Ooh. Let's see, Vesna, say, dropped apple. A bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling, dropped a fruit basket and left his orphan behind. Vesna has left a distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of a half fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. A bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. You look at it, it'll bring you straight to this thing. Anything else around here? I mean, you got slowly going different directions. Yeah, the one in that one went down. Where does down take me? Down takes me to the coach. Can I go any further than that? Yes, I can go all the way down here. Ah, and then I run out of the road. And map. But I got a long way back to town. Right, so he wants me to go to there, probably because he wants me to find Rasputin. I want to explore the village now that I can access it all. There's going to be a lot of clicking on the way. Click. By clicking on my fun secrets this way come. There's something on over here.
Am I sensing?
Said I won't change my mind. Dead goose. From the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. The wave of emotions carries no desire for meat or feathers, only a sour taste of envy and a desire for all of Bogdan's property to go to hell. Oh, that's not helpful, is it? Hello, you. I found the goose on floor.
My dead body.
I can rearrange.
I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. Now what
Yes.
do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pen.
Where is the justice here?
Conflicted neighbours. A dead goose lies between the quarrelling peasants. The obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she'd better do it quickly. It'll come to fisticuffs in a moment. Wow. It seems that the neighbours quarrelled over a goose strangled in the act of revenge. A classic of the genre. Ooh, I have the option of a heart here because I have a heart 1.
Why don't you
Curse you.
relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, it's... I'm sorry,
Boop.
Doctor.
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
I am here because I am tracking Rasputin. Also, swirly thing pointed me in this direction, and I really wanted to go here. I like swirly things. And red glowy things. Anything else over here? No, that's a dead end. Also, I can't control the camera. It auto turns where it wants to. Salt on the doorstep. Salt on the doorstep protects the unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. The wise woman's place. I'm looking for clues and stuff to read. Diary of Oblate Priests. Oh god. They say that every nation has its demons. Its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I have gone halfway around the world, preaching the word of God and learned the truth. These demons, fiends, and devils cursed by God are real. They are everywhere. In distant Samira, people whispered the name of Bukavek, a cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence on their neighbours. A fairy tale, you say, but I have seen Bukavek. Here, oh god, I was going to kill the names, aren't I? In this place, what it's called, Pierogorska. Gorska. I don't speak Polish and I don't speak Russian, so it's very hard to do the names on this stuff. I heard the rattle of his chains and felt his fangs dig into my neck and tugging at every fibre of my soul, and I felt the fury that is wrath, that this race brings with it, the anger from which there is no escape, taste of blood in my mouth that no prayer can erase. May the holy walls of the Oblate Church stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe. So, my dear son, my heart is crying. I have harmed you so that you write about me like this. That you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood. I never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, nor when you went to Tiflis to study. And now you're calling us stupid, backward. You repeat after that rector of yours, Sudiki, that Georgian. Your language is the language of dogs, and you want to write to me only in Russian? Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt in your tears and the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't. I will
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
I have nothing on this section. I only was accused of this one bit.
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
Spirit? Fancy priest? I think she's talking about Rasputin. I want to know more about the Salto dude.
Is this spirit you're talking about, not a person?
I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts. We here call it a Bukovac.
But other places probably call it other things.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it. And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
I can't click on anything. I have nothing to do.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
I don't have the ability to talk to you about anything. I need more evidence, more things, and I just realized I put my hat back on. I've just noticed that. I'm sorry, Bogdan. I'm sorry. Bogdan. What kind of magic is that? I've never seen anything like it. Oh. Boredom. Ooh, sparkly.
Am I sensing?
Sparkly. Yeah, almost all up here. The box is marked with the words of love. Sweet kisses. The names of Vesna and Luca entwined, cuddling tenderly against the wood, against the delicate carvings, trying to protect them from the damp and rain, from all the evil the world carries in it, with it. I don't know who Tracy belongs to, though. Yeah. That's a thing, so we're gonna scan around first, see. Oop, I see sparklies. What's this? Yes, I have enough points for that. And I leveled up. Dish shards. The broken ceramic trembled with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly. I thought I was there. Huh. Suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste stupefy, compelled screaming, finger pointing and hurting. The frenzy lasted until involved were out of breath. Ah, Vesna. We've had her trace before, so. This one we've impetuous person, but we don't know. We felt it before. We don't know who this person is, but we felt it before. Although it's already become mouldy from disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of the one who wielded it. A longer loner by choice, with a disposition to as tart as juniper berries. The shaft is overgrown with the thorns of bitter words, but there are others, warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray love for someone who's not afraid of thorns, a love that is difficult but not accepting of violence. In this house there's a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they are out of breath, but they persist, together, despite everything. That's nice. So as long as they work it out in the end. I also got level up. I could continue down this path and get more points, but I would rather get a stack of deed. Because then we have one for each of the three, or four. I mean, I get his for pride for just having this guy. Next level, we might get pride, get a heart, and boost it. We have more upgrades, by the way. Fever thoughts. Reduce the focus by an additional 1 point if the enemy is suffering state. Sure. Right, so we've gone round the thing. Let's see if there's anything else anything down here. Boing, boing. That's gonna happen a lot in this game. Boing, 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 boing. Alright, we've checked out the whole place now. Let's knock. Let's dance. Boom, boom, boom.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
Yeah, let's
What
through the
are
door.
you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
With my fist. Ah, we can aggressive upgrades here. Andy. They have focus points. It's a new mechanic. Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must first take away all their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow the fight to end quicker. There. This is quick. You know what? Reduces focus, restores my focus. Ooh, look at this guy. Strong attack opportunity. The enemy has lost all their focus, and now is in the breakdown state. It's a great chance to launch a strong attack. Concussion. Yep. I'll down him, so. I can take you. I can take you still. Oh, come on. I've been stabbed. Wait, I've not been stabbed. I've been stabbed. I'm not sure now. Have I been stabbed or not? I can't tell. Oh, these are doomed. Double team. My face. Oh, I have my face. Wait, what's going on? I got stabbed in the back. Wait, am I dead or not? I can't tell. Help.
The devil sent you.
Yes.
You could say that. Sure.
Observation. The village residents. If thinking interferes with their actions, so much the worse for thinking. The locals are impetuous, irritable, and eager to pick a fight for even the most trivial reason. Something is not right here. Well, now you beat your friends up. What are you going to say to me now?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
No, but I'm here anyway.
Please, please.
Okay. So she wants me to. Please, please leave. That seems to be. Can I click on you again? What happens? Anything different?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
That's the same.
Please, please.
Okay, so she's not talking. She's not coming out of the house. And I have no more traces around here, so I don't think anything's turned up to increase conversation with the old lady. Like at all. Click, baby, click. What was that still clicking? Click, 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 click. Do 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 do. tavern now has changed. If not, we'll run outside and we'll go to deal with the coachman. I think we're actually stuck on a mission until we get something new. Yeah, because none of those are going up, glowing. It's a shame because I can now read Rasputin like a book. But I picked all this stuff up while we were out cold. I mean, there I've pinged like 4 times. So to the coachman. Work.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
No.
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
The coachman doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my powers, she'll be able to change his attitude.
I'll be right back.
It's eluding me, so I can't get through. Manipulation. Using pharmacy, you manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change and the upia will appear next to the character. You can't hide from me. I'm good with everything. Rag. The rag reeked with the sour odour of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheel from the soft soil made the spine crack with the fishbone, and the muscles burn with fire. And where no one would help, such was his job, such was his fate. Okay, that's one. Shovel. The shovel still showed traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that had engulfed them. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. I can, for the right price. Well, he's here now. Manipulate. I know your secrets.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Yeah, that's the difference between the English and the other subtitles. Most likely the subtitles will say it's a run, but the translation says this. English says a ride, which makes me think that there is a most likely was not written in English from the get-go. When I find Rasputin, I can't advance any further until I find Rasputin. So we do the guy who likes the show. Rah, Rasputin. Oh, he's done this. Elder Vasili's grave. Elder Vasily died only a year ago, and his tombstone has clearly already been damaged. Why? Stone strikes in stone, heavy, guided by a hateful hand. The blows carry anger, despair, chaos. The tombstone cracks and crumbles, but it's not enough. Death isn't enough. Vandalizing the grave is not enough. Nothing will ever be enough. Someone is angry. That's what you call anger management problems. Which there is a joke for, which some people go, I don't have anger management problems. I manage to get angry just fine enough. Hello again, Rasputin.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I'll thank you for his help.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
Now that's Thaumaturge business.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft.
Yes, it usually does.
They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafiets.
Doom. Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
I'm a Thaumaturge, mate.
This could also be the work of a Sally.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
The elder's death. Vasily's death was not peaceful. The elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed. The locals speak of him with horror.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you.
I'll show you. This way.
Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Superstitions. A woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich. His name is Bukovac. The village residents. A peaceful, happy village? Not quite. The villagers are riled up and one on the point of breaking, laying the blame for their troubles on the actions of a Bukovac. They are trying to defend themselves against this dark force with folk methods. I mean, it could work a little. Oh, what's it now? Oh, wow. I think we need to get more details. Now, we can find the farmer for the guy here, but... We'll find details here, but we won't be able to get what we want. Complete the quest because we need to find the flaw. And we need to find the person with such flaw. Do you know everything? No, but you'd be
Do you
surprised
feel
by
it? It's the smell of mystery.
I'm good. Door frame. The fixed lines of wood, grey now visible on the frame, they arrange themselves into words carved as if by a chisel. They scream about an attack, attempt to break down the door, about the hinges finally letting go. They scream into a deaf void. Fear of the flames has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the door frame, and trepidation about losing a loved one. I suppose we should talk to you.
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire
Clues.
was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever is carrying the flaw that lured the Salutor here.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to you, but I don't really understand what you're telling me.
If I do manage to catch another Salutor, that would be a very rare occurrence, in fact. An ordinary thaumaturge wouldn't even try it more than once. Only a few have multiple Salutors.
Why?
Ooh, we need to boost this. Proud answer. You know what? Let's go down faster.
Because they're afraid. Like the ones who claimed humans wouldn't learn to fly or even reach the pole. But the failure of others doesn't mean those people are right. It means a mistake was made somewhere.
Isn't this exactly the sort of thinking that caused your problems that led you to me?
It doesn't matter anymore.
Then what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me.
Why did you come here?
Why did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
Okay, let's
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left on human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer. People have always taken salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Yes.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a salutor. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
You know, I'm pretty honest.
I bear the flaw of pride.
I wouldn't have guessed.
And now, thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second salutor.
Remember this.
People always leave behind individual bits of their personality, even on everyday objects and such. I can decipher the thoughts and actions imprinted on these objects, and then match them to their owner. This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
What else can you do?
I need to look around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
Yes. Okay, we did see a bit of a pride thing, so you went, oh, right, I remember that. It's like, well, isn't the pride that exactly that mentality what's got you in that trouble in the first place? Yeah, it's different. Why is that? I got you. Examine.
True fear.
Ragdoll and a level up. Excellent. The doll is caked with hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish of an age-old painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. Ah, Vesna. I don't know who the other person is, but that's a one for Vesna. Right, we'll develop heart. Getting that. So now we have 2 in hearts, we can do more stuff with that one. Nothing else around here. I don't know how wide the close you've got to be for the ping thing to work. Right, there's one side of the building. Or at least one is in there. Oh, if all here.
Horrible death.
A dried blood stain. It is soaked deep into the burned boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Okay. It's bad. Real bad. Someone was very brutally murdered and then they set fire to the house. Oh, hello. Up here. How are you? Yo, Chummy.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house got fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give him back to her.
I know.
She ought to know more about what happened here.
Okay. Vanessa's trace. The same trace we felt on the rag doll and the item dropped by the woman. Vanessa smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling. Her fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Victor!
Hello.
I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oops. They're back.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Yes. You know what, I'm more because it's odds are uneven now. I mean, I do like this. Let's say yes, and you do it again. I wonder if we like to stick to the proud. If we just like stick to our pride, which is our flaw. Seems rather convenient and rather poetic.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
I beat you guys up when I was on loan. Now I have my friends. Gamble. I can't put in his attack, can I? No. More things on? No, for the fort. Yeah, sure, I'll put on that one. It makes no difference. So you two want to fight me, do you? Well then. on guard. Why are you two just looking freaked out? See, you don't. Problem is, I don't quite kill in one hit. I'm gonna get the full 24, but I broke his attacks as well, so. Excellent, I can hit him with quick. I can hit you with a Desperator with a power strike. Oh no, oh, you got an attack off. Ow, my head. You got his thing back. So you can. Well, plan. This guy's got the planned hit. All the way down there, so this gives me more time to hit this guy. Let's see. Who are you attacking? I ain't going to him, so. His attack's not until there. So I can quick attack this guy. How did he even take the other guy down? I don't know.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
I think the old lady could. But we whooped them. I mean, I took a hit, which was unfortunate, but I did get healed. Grigori, let's go. Well, where to now then, eh? Yeah, home. Go home to the village. I think at some point you're going to gain the ability to pass time. Excellent. Talk to Vanessa. I'm going to talk to the old lady first. I think the one was more vague. We didn't have enough information to ping. Ooh, hello. Saint's icon. The wise woman's hands hover around the saint's head. They arrange themselves into gestures, subtle, pure as snowflakes. Words of spells sparkle like stars and sincerely beseech heaven for protection. For a girl who suffered as evil on earth, who suffers it too much of it. Additionally, now we have more information.
You're going in so many circles, your head will spin.
I do.
You cursed him, didn't you? Vesna's father. You put some hex on him, right?
A spell. I help people, yes. Vesna had a problem with her father, and believes in curses, spells, and hexes.
Yep.
Is that all? Because, like I said, I don't want to waste time and die here gabbing with you.
Yeah, the Elder's temper. Vasily had a dark side. A man who was a rock for the entire village became an abuser at home. He tortured Vanessa for many years, turning her life into a nightmare. Vasily's death has left a mark on the entire village. People became violent and full of aggression, still full of terrible memories of the fire. On top of that, apparently the Elder was not a crystalline figure, and someone in the village holds a deep grudge against him. I need to look into this. I need
Well
more
then,
information
I
for those
hope
two.
you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Yes, me too. Alright, that's more intel. We have gathered a lot of intel now. And should we talk to the wise one? Well, I can't do that now. I don't have enough intel to get the wise woman to talk any further.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at the Vasili's burned-out farmstead. Luca sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
Maybe.
You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Luca's trace. There's the one on the door frame of the burned homestead. Can I talk to the old woman about this? I know we just left her house, but we're getting like more intel. Each time we find more clues, also we take the hood off when we're inside.
You've been going in so many circles. You're...
No, we don't have the intel for this.
Well then, I hope
Until we find the intel, we won't be able to just ask her about it. I do like the little detail that he puts his hood up when he goes outside. I mean, I know Lucas' wife, but I only know from the cutscene who Lucas is.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
He'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
Vesna about. It's clear that this is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Residents see Luca as a sullen curl and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasili's house on the night of the murder and the fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
That's not a crack.
What do you want?
She came out. You know what? I'm going to calm her down and make her feel safe.
Please, don't be afraid. I just need to know where I can find your husband.
He's chopping wood in the clearing by the forest.
Okay. I didn't hear the doll. I decided to use my powers to make her feel calm. Can I talk to you as a woman now?
You've been going in so many circles.
Because your head will spin. Nope, still can't talk about
Well
this.
then, I hope...
I need to talk to Lucas. That poor little dude. My poor little wagon dude. Right, which... No, let's talk to her. Follow the group. This way. This way. Back to you.
Again.
Yep.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
That's what
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
Look at that boo. Find Lucas, so he's going to find him and ask himself. He chops wood down over here, and oh my god, there's more than now.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Saliter here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Saliter is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your Flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
And I'd do it again if I could.
Yep, found it.
Get out of here!
Here you are, Bukalaj. Vesna's Flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Nope, I might have beaten him first. Ooh. Story, combat is easy mode, being challenged, balance or challenging. I will take balance. A nice steady, a lot of freedom, a nice steady thing between the two. I feel that is the best one method for this. We want a nice balanced approach. Nope, I don't think the Bukalaj is going to jump onto me. Fighting wild Salators. To defeat a wild Salator, you must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bad tale is when the wild Salator sends more enemies against you. Oh, I like that. Like a giant... I have a gun or something, cause he... can get him down to one, but I won't be able to knock him out. I'll do him, that with him, and do another dream with him. Boom. Boom. Ow. Okay. Now, status. Book of Ashes curse calls you to enter the suffering state. State can have a benign or potentially deadly effect. Read the descriptions carefully and don't get caught off guard. Suffering. We'll remove the one more thing on you. And then he'll do his thing. And I get my safe space moved. Time to a multi-tag. Not of this world. Concussion. I have a gun, you know. I'm not sure why I don't use it, but I have a gun. I can knock your thing down. And I'll knock yours on her. He the long strike, he's out of the picture. She's still going to be rumbling. I can take him down in one hit. That's fine. You, on the other hand, I'm gonna take hit by her, but we will get her. At least only one person in the picture. Ow. And then he's gonna attack. One for that. He knocks off the thing. We put him in the weakened state. I can't attack you, but I can pop you. Incredible vehemence.
You lose, you lose, you lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Thaumaturges don't tend to have more than one of these guys, so yay. You can defeat the Bokovac, the deed, dimension, Salto, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed Salto won't obey your orders, stops you from developing, and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothes his anger. You achieved the unachievable. Beast of...
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you alright?
I essentially need a bit of psychic
I
energy.
think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you... Why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
No. No, I'm not gonna let him just... Prevent them from making rash decisions, Heart 2. You know what, I'm going to do this one, I'm going to do the magic.
Think, Luca. Your feelings for Vesna are still true, I know that. Hear out her reasons before you do anything.
Okay. You two better not come back to the village.
As if we wanted to.
Okay, so we're not getting burnt steak, so that's good. Anytime. Send a telegram at the railway station. So now I have two guys. Do I have like two men on my team? Two-man team now? Bukovac. Howl. Cast Suffering. The state suffering on enemies. If the enemy's health points are less than 50%, the skill additionally casts a state of random on a random enemy. Okay. That's nice. Every round, max of 4 rounds. Bloody Wedding. Inflicts damage equal to 8 for each enemy affected by suffering state. Oh, so hit him with that, and then you have Bell on that one. Slow attack, I think. Doom. Inflicts damage. The lower the enemy's health points, the faster the skill's speed. Oh. That's, nasty. Cimmerian Blow. Inflicts damage, casts state on all enemies. That is Devastator. Yeah. Okay. Nice tricks. I have not spent my point yet, so I can choose which one I want to have. I mean, if I take one more on the heart. Perfectionism. So in turn, self-cast. Makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. That was my next thing, because now I'm like, additional skill. Action, reaction. This is agony. Okay, so more upgrades. I mean, use on your strong, your worst attack is great. What does it mean to receive 4 damage a return? It's better. Ah dear. So I'm back at the train station. We've completed our task.
Excuse me, sir.
Traveler.
Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
Oh my god. That's the age-old joke. I had to go wrong turn at Albuquerque. You are a long way from the ocean. And a long way from Albuquerque.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail.
Oh dear.
My condolences about your father.
I don't like the guy, but they want him dead.
Do you still want to send something?
No.
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
I'm going to be honest about this one.
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Yeah.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What
Yeah.
do you intend to do now?
Yeah, you can remember that. You were rubbish. Then to go to Warsaw.
I have to bury my father in Warsaw. What about you?
Thanks to you. I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor. Have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
That's a threat. I should say no, I haven't seen anyone.
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it.
For the better.
Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Okay, so we're off to Warsaw. This is old. Well, I'm back here. In the Nightmare Realm. I think from this point on, since that was a prologue, this point on, I think where things are now allowing to expansion. There might be a lot more things to do. But I am enjoying this game so far. It's mostly the act of trying to find stuff. It all comes tumbling down.
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up. It's clouding over.
Yep.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
I hate this city. It always makes me think of the stench of vodka, sweat, and urine. Corruption, poverty, and trust me, no justice but street justice.
I'm sure something must have changed since you left.
But probably not for the better.
What about the people? Those close to you? You'll never miss them?
I definitely didn't expect I'd be coming to my father's funeral so early.
I've noticed you two had certain differences in your views on life.
Yes, especially on my life. But admittedly, that's not a very exciting discovery. Is that all you've learned about me on our journey?
You drool in your sleep. Anything in there about Warsaw?
Summarize the headlines.
Cheap labor influx causes housing shortage. Strikes, Jews, poverty, violence, the Polish Socialist Party stealing military equipment. I wonder if there are any political cartoons.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
With you.
I will let you know when I come up with something.
These are inspired by historical figures and whatnot, but you cannot. There will be no guarantee. There will be no. Also, they cannot represent said figures properly because I don't think Rasputin ever knew about spirits and whatnot. So, at least not in the terms of this game. But yes. I've had one name scratched out. Charm his way in. That's always that's how he does it. Hey, we are now received quest the Merman's Sea Sun. Along with all sorts of other stuff. We have the Book of Ash, Deed. Personal Deed. Why? Paimon? Okay. Fallen Angel. Vesna? I'm not infallible. I was certain it was Luca who had the flaw, but it turned out to be his wife who lured the book away here. Her flaw was brought about by a family tragedy. Vesna killed her violent father, seeing no other way to save herself. Warsaw in 1905. I'm... no. Southern... Srodronmiski. I am going to hopefully hope I've said that correctly. I apologize to any speaker of that particular language, be it Polish or Russian. I'm the right way. Anything on the map?
When people unite, empires fall.
Yeah, nothing make empires. And also do things wrong. You are. You're in a video game. What? What's in the news? Daily Courier. The Chief of Police of the City of Warsaw hereby informs the general public that, in connection with their Majesty's visit, the number of units patrolling the streets on this day will be doubled. In particular, constables will look out for the groups of troublemakers that have been gathering more and more recently near major thoroughfares in protest against the thaumaturges, and demand that His Majesty officially condemn thaumaturges as charlatans and a menace to humanity. That's a menace, I think. Yesterday, near Rimashka Street, the people arrested 15 people who protested loudly and disrupted traffic, demanding that the thaumaturgy be punishable by death. The protesters were intoxicated and started a fight with the police unit dispatched on the scene. That means having different opinions, but that's a bit rough, a bit far. You got boost on deed, so maybe I should grab things like a word and whatnot. Oh, I now have powerful mind. Okay. Don't know. Powerful mind, don't I? Require sign to attack them by effect. I got two things that self-cast, so. We are looking at everything under the sun. Wanted notice. To all police stations near chiefs in Warsaw. Beware of Nidzit. I can't even pronounce that. Abenaki. Leader of the Shivas gang. Recently seen near Weiserbauer Street. Russian, hair blonde, eyes blue, face round, stature sizable. Distinctive marks, dark circles under his eyes, signifying exceptional anger. He's a thief and a murderer, particularly active in the Sorodominsk area. Whoever notifies the authorities of whereabouts or contributes to his apprehension shall be rewarded. Anti-thaumaturge leaflets. It's all rubbish. They saw through us. They saw us through. Thaumaturgy is not a thing because considering I manifest abilities that do stuff. It wants me to head to here. I mean, that's the railway station platform. What's this one? Revolutionary leaflets. The 11-hour working days are killing us. Let's follow the examples of workers in German and English factories and fight to reduce them to 9 working hours. Yeah, well, that's more effective. 11 hours a day is a bit rough. 12 hours even worse though. That's some water no one noticed. A menu. Borscht. Or broth. Fish. Fruit soup. Okay. Okay. Okay, nothing in here to glow and catch my attention, so. The city that does not forget. At least I don't have to wear a hood anymore.
Why such a crowd?
The circus has come to town.
I wonder.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers.
And the Tsar.
Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action.
Well, Tsar's Nicholas.
Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw, Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here.
No, it's not been here for a while.
That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Before and after execution.
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
I think that means me.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
Evasive response.
I was born in Warsaw, but I'm lapsed. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warsaw.
Yeah, this country was sliced and diced.
Zakończyłeś.
Idy na chuj!
My first decision as Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestować.
Oh, heck.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samobladanie, Puliaki. We want that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Damn. Indeed.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
You know what? I think that one, but we'll do it anyway.
I didn't dare suggest it myself.
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go.
That's doable.
Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy. Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Unlikely.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'm going to take a look around.
Yes. You're making a friend, lady. Request from a girl in trouble. Wanda, who I met during the Kittling incident, needs me to help her inconspicuously escape. Pistol bullets. Small bullets. Carry big emotions. Hope because they were meant to benefit the cause. Fear, which in these difficult times makes it a way to even the hardest of hearts, and determination, the companion of courage, without which it would be impossible to face reality. Each bullet was hidden in the nooks and crannies of the undergarments, which, with care and precision, just like the previous time and the time before that, it is not new for the person who took the risk. Wow, hello again? How fast are we getting points? I didn't realize I'd be a lot slower getting points. On the other hand, we now have free devotion, free deed, so we are good at running through stuff. Police barrier. This evening ordinary barrier carries the memory of a hand whose firm grip represents the determination of the one who controls it. It was the Grand Dame commander who set up the barrier, carrying in his heart a desire to return to the warmth of his home. All he needed was a scapegoat. Well, you know what, I think I should actually save before I start talking to people in case I trigger a scene and push us forward. Oh, okay, let's try that again. Get rid of that. You know, I haven't saved the entire time. If it crashed, it would be really bad for us. coming home.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine? Fuck off!
Luckily, a charismatic man whose words greatly improve the crowd. Keep quiet, even if it means ending up in a cell. Corporal and the sergeant.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Gospodi will be home in November.
Readiness. The Gendarmes are ready to pacify the crowd. They wouldn't hesitate to arrest those who draw their attention. Manhunt at the station. The sergeant wants to call it a day and go home. As far as possible. A manhunt entails a lot of work that he'd rather avoid. With a little nudge, you might settle for taking in the agitators and letting the rest go. The workers' leaders are perfect for the role.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Poliak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, scrum. Dawaj.
Make the sergeant accuse the worker. The worker seem... We'll hold off for now. I can choose in a minute what to do with this one. But I can manipulate.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir...
What do you want? My whole life on my knees?
I know.
Well, if you don't want to fight...
The hideaway when the student starts. Well... If we can make him take this guy, make him the scapegoat, he's a loudmouth and charismatic, which will be perfectly fine, he doesn't mind going to jail for it. Anything I wonder?
You still haven't squealed on me?
I'm going to take a look around.
I shall wander over there, Miss Wanda. I can manipulate him and make him go after him.
I'll tell you we're going to shoot.
What's your last name?
Достаточно. Should we go in and capture the worker who's mouthing off and let the rest go?
Da, Sergeant. We can use anyone as an example.
Shagom march!
Get that guy. Get the noisy one.
Goodbye.
You're welcome.
I wanted to thank you at our next meeting. We could use someone like you.
We? Meaning the people you were carrying ammunition for and who got you Dutch pomade for your hair.
You haven't just got pretty eyes, you know how to use them. Maybe you'll find time one day for some jam donuts at Burke Rotblitz's?
Yeah, revolution is not really his thing. Another meeting. Fearless Wanda, smuggler of bullets. Propose a meeting at Burke Roberts. The one I met during the Kittling incident was smuggling bullets in nooks and crannies of her undergarments. Clearly, it wasn't the first time she'd done that. Unfortunately, this time the garter didn't hold. Other bullets fell onto the pavement. Maybe fate will have us cross paths again. And we'll meet back at Bertha Blitz for some jam donuts. He's the one to go home. We've used the guy to let everybody else off the hook. Next time, don't shout stuff out when You've just got a new guy who's well known for being very hard on people. Okay, this is a big area. It's a massive area. Where am I? Oh dear God. Carriage. Locked. 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 Police station. Locked. Locked. Lock. Lock. Look. Carriages and tramset stops. I want to go to the Poloski Cemetery. We'll have a quick browse around, see if there's any like this marker up here pop up. I don't think there will be, because I don't think the game's gonna let me start getting stuff until we actually go do the funeral. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get anything anywhere until we attend that funeral, and then it'll open the sector up. Well, yes, this is sort of maneuver that gets people killed. The Union protects us against electricity. The carriages are a little outdated, but they are fun. Oh, hold on. This ball card, kind of a ball at a public casino for midnight. Okay. Could there be anything else hanging on the street? I don't know. That's the problem. Alright, you know what? No, we'll have a quick scan around the area, see if we can find any of those diamonds. I think a lot of this stuff ain't gonna move until later. That's hemming us in. I don't know, take a carriage ride. It's more scenic. Yeah, it sounds like it goes to an extra transportation hub essentially. So it's a good addition. It's Gold Street. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty snazzy. Take me to the cemetery. Travel! Oh, the travels. Zipping along at the speed of sound. Doop 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 doop. Do 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 do. Point of interest. Locked. Lockheed. Zulski Family Mausoleum. If I have to use my name, it's be the case of while I'm started, I am a proud member of the city. Oh, don't start there. Protest in the middle of my finger. What do I do a cemetery? Honestly. I've come here for my father's cemetery funeral. Note of that men's tailor at Men's Tailor Roche Dobruski. Accept all manner of tailoring work, offering the lowest possible prices. Expect the thoroughness, tastefulness, and diligence of from start to finishing touch. Bottle seat. In from the front. That open. That open anything up? No, locked. Sweet aftertaste with a hint of bitterness. A postcard from the overseas world, where the song of heavenly birds meets the rattle of slave chains. Bum bum bum. Yep, this point in time, there was also slave labor. obituary notice: the late Franziski Himantel went to be with the Lord following a brief yet painful agony, having received the sacraments on August 8, 1905, at the age of 65. The bereaved family is asking for all relatives and friends who joined them at the funeral service held at St. Anna's Church on Karowski, Predemensky, on August 25th at 11 o'clock, followed by the transfer of the body to the family tomb in Pulaski Cemetery. Parish announcements. Votive service in honor of our Lord and Lady of Rosary, for the intention of the brothers and sisters of the Confraternity of the Holy Rosary, at 9 a.m. Holy Mass, which will be followed by the recitation of the Litany of Loreto, the prayer for conversion of sinners. Everyone in.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
They're burying Satan in sacred ground.
Some of those assembled believe it to be sacrilege. Konstancja Shabowska, the Warsaw Courier. What is your opinion, considering the book at your side?
He's a tempermancer. Don't let him through.
Please, quote me.
I'm gonna mock him.
These people, including this gentleman, are complete idiots. They all know very well that thaumaturges are immune to death.
I'll happily mock him.
Say.
You don't say.
And now, if you'll excuse me.
No, you can't go any further.
I'm asking you kindly get out of my way before things get nasty.
Get that heretic with fire and sword.
I'll ask them nicely. You're blocking a way to a cemetery. Selecting yourself or Salvatore. You can preview both your Salvatore's skills and this will help plan your attack. Nice. Summoning another Salvatore. You can summon another Salvatore at any time. The green flame around the Salvatores, which means they are exceptionally effective in a fight with a given enemy. Read the description above the Salvatore to find out why they will be useful in that moment. Cool. Issue an order. They suggest him, Heart, particularly effective. Ah, but he's very effective against him. I like his design. I must admit that is a cool design. Howl. Bloody wedding. Doom. Let's howl, shall we? Old wound. Okay, these guys are, well, it's going to take a while to attack. I'm used on this guy. This guy is very effective on him. So I'm going to continue my distraction on him. You, on the other hand, that's very long right now. Increase the stacks as more, shall we? Enemy reinforcements are on the way. Well, he's about to attack shortly. On the other hand, he's losing health at a very high rate. It's very slow, but it's actually getting faster. 4 times 2. Thing. So the attacks are boop. And oh wow, he's going to potentially go boop. Time to unleash, see what his special attack, his nasty attack is. Ow! The guy with a gun. And he's cheating me, you'll notice the word. Traits. Enemies have traits. A trait that makes them immune to your attacks. Traits are related to different dimensions and can be disabled. Disabling traits. Disable enemy trait. Attack them with a photo that belongs to that same dimension as a trait. Note that if you don't have the required dimension force, you can take away all the focus opponent's focus and launch a very strong attack. Let's see. You are... And I'm going to... Oh, we got a lot of... Disable his trait. Old wound him. Perfectionist for several turns. Now he has effective both effects against him. Slow. I mean, my finger is one anyway, so. You'll attack it in this round. He's got more things. Power disabled, suffering. What is the actual attack going to be? Stylish shot. Yeah, so even intoxication. So he's a lot of damage for that. I got 5 more turns of doing this. I could keep pulling this. But I want to get some damage in before we go for beating him and unconscious with a few well-placed fist punch. Ah, I'm not using my gun. I think he interrupted the attack. Yes, I think the quick shot has. I think my quick shot has the interruption trait on it. Yeah, interrupting the enemy's planned action. So I actually knocked his attack out. Break attention some more. I can use that same animation, but let's face it, it's a very good trick for getting us out of his stuff. And his health's going down. After this round, he will be broken. Right. I know I'm doing this, which just takes him out. Not going to concussion, it's more shoot him. Toot him.
That was so enchanting. spectacular. You with a scowl and a puffed out chest, and them dropping like flies in the blink of an eye? Collapsing on their own, becoming delirious? Extraordinary. Can we meet for an interview?
Thank you, but I'm already late.
These guys should have been nicer and not blocked a cemetery. Public opinion is public opinion, but you do not mess with the dead. Military, Stanislaw Zaluski. While a respected citizen, thaumaturge, philanthropist, entrepreneur, father and husband, died suddenly on August 31st. He says for the repose of his soul will be held in St. Charles Borough Church on Sunday, to which his daughter would like to invite all relatives, friends and acquaintances. Ugh, and he's thinking like, ugh, my father's got a funeral. Tomb. Marja Winowska, Polish stage artist. And with a love from that, I am just getting points galore. I can't actually increase his points because of him. I mean, I could give myself that, which is more attack. Well, you know what? I'm going to take one more point. Get lucky chance. Slowing enemies' actions. Excellent. So this one gives me a chance of perfection. Focus. Yes, interruption and attack. So it's good. I know there's a crew over there, but I want to see if there's anything over here to get his points with. Oh, I fancy angel wings. And the occasional tomb to read. Frederick Nisserhot Lord. And okay, two of them inside there. I took a murder of names. Brutally, I might add. Can you get to the last section? Right, go to your father's funeral at Polski Cemetery. He died suddenly, so... Didn't you have a brother? Yes. I am here.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat. Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences.
Jewish.
Thank you. Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was that his cause of death? His heart?
I'm not going to put that one. It's a bit rude. I know I'm prideful or anything, but that's pushing it a little far.
I'm curious myself. I haven't had a chance to find out. Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again.
Doctor, probably?
I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
Or curse him. Well, mutually exclusive to be honest. That's Richard.
I knew you'd turn up.
Warren.
I wouldn't miss this for the world. Stasha loved you in his own way. You look well. Ligia said he found some quack healer.
Yes, thank you.
You don't recognize me, do you? But do you remember who taught you how to shoot starlings?
Uncle Veronin, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I probably wouldn't recognize myself anymore. Go look in on your sister. She's worried. We'll talk at home.
sister?
Victor.
Well,
I'm
guys,
so
help me
glad
out,
you
so.
came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad to. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly.
Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late.
Yep.
And we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone.
Oh.
I suppose you've got
course
your
there.
own matters to clear up.
You cut off there, you hurt. She cut off. It's getting late, Papa's waiting. Well, I'll wait with Uncle in front of the cemetery gate.
Fine, let's get this over with.
Oh, he's stern looking, isn't he? You smiling? This is my smile.
So, it was me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago. After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself?
Probably.
A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absorbed, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better. Definitely closer to the truth.
He is very unhappy.
The day you died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 salutors.
Now say goodbye sincerely.
I'm sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother, because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia, because she wasn't born a boy. Me, because I was born a thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now... Farewell, Father.
Am I intruding?
Have you been eavesdropping like that for long?
All my life. I came to pay my respects to the dead. Stanisław and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Szulski, isn't it?
Well, you got spiral on
Your
his
absence
face.
from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
I don't think so. I intend to leave as soon as I wrap up my family obligations. I doubt we'll have time to meet again.
Who knows?
I am bad, sorry.
Again, my condolences.
I could have done prideful things there, but I decided to take the more high road tack.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Konieczkin. Ivan Konieczkin. Goodbye.
It's Kunchy.
Such interesting friends you had.
Something's rumbling.
I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
It is very hard to, okay with a note. A few flowers gathered together in a note. You were closer to me than I could ever admit, and now you're gone, my heart is yearning. Simple words contain a sea of sadness and longing. The letter was written with a trembling heart. I cannot come to terms with the loss. It seems that someone was greatly affected by my father's death. Not me, but, someone. Eat dirt, Zulskit. Someone has left an unusual note by a generic funeral wreath. The wreath is frowned carelessly, but some time and effort went into the words of the note. Several versions were written, all of which seemed insufficiently offensive to the author. In the end, he decided on the simple yet eloquent eat dirt. That's a note next to the simple wreath. We had our differences regarding methods, but we shared the same goal. We will carry on, and you rest in peace, brother. Your friends in thaumaturgy. The note features condolences from friends in thaumaturgy. Apparently, Father must have kept in touch with other people in our profession. More people than I would have guessed came to say farewells to Father. It turns out that he had both friends who were clearly affected by his death and enemies who found exceptionally pleasing. Well, it seems Father evoked extreme emotions in the people he had encountered during his life. Yep, Josefina Sulska. This is the family tomb, so... Nikodem Zulski. He's at the head of it, so... Go to your family home in Northern... I can't pronounce the names. I really can't. Sorodomiski. I don't know if S is silent or not. I read that one in. I think. Did I read that one? Ah, no. Jan Chimmy. A dear friend. Okay, time to get a new attack. Inflict damage. We have more abilities now to foe people. It's a quick attack too. Bond of Brutality. Ouch. There's a lot of points we had. Hi guys.
We can go. The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Eros post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors? Konstancja Shabłowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
Hyena.
Thank you. And you, sir?
Yeah, ask us one. Don't cause problems for her.
I can sort it out, but it might cause you some trouble.
It's not worth getting your hands dirty over.
Get out of here, or I might decide you're attacking an Imperial official, and you'll wake up tomorrow in the Citadel.
Are you threatening me, Judge?
I'm actually sparing you from him. Would you rather try your luck with a thaumaturge? Come on, children. I'm sure my Pietia is already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my cousin.
Are you coming with us?
Agree.
Thanks.
Get in. I'm sure the lawyer is already waiting for us.
I could say you'll waste some time alone, but it's like, you know what? No. Best to go think. I know that was like because of the loading, but that actually almost looks like a cool effect with the stop time. In another part of the city. There's a lot of city. I mean, we went to southern, now northern. It looks like there's more parts of it, so this is maybe the whole game world here. Let me go somewhere else. Click away. Click away, click away, click away. Go to hell. I hate night shifts. Here we go.
Young Mr. Shulsky, after all these years, goodness gracious, you're drenched.
Good evening, Grazinka.
Evening. My, you're soaked. Come to the kitchen now. You can warm up by the stove. And that drunken judge, maybe you can drag him out too.
Where's my sister?
In the study, already waiting with the lawyer. She said you were running late. Should I make you some cocoa, master? It would warm you up a little.
Make cocoa for Ligia.
Make an extra creamy one for Ligia.
Oh, I won't skimp on her. Now, your sister's putting a brave face on all this, but she's really having a hard time.
Yeah.
It's lovely to see you again.
Well, the nice thing about the house.
I've got the guests and the cocoa, and I've got to whip up some food for you all later. We'll talk soon.
Ah, yeah, nice house. Garden, first floor. Victor. Better you read. Here's the latest news of the riots that disrupted His Majesty Emperor Nikolai II's speech today. The moment after our gracious Emperor announced that Georgy Saklon is new governor, General Warsaw, a group of troublemakers started yelling most disgraceful slogans. Despite reinforced security, there was a scuffle. We were quick to get the situation under control, however, and a few people were injured, including two policemen who came to help. Fairfield charged with hooligan nuisance and the brawling was taken into custody. Yeah, well, he was being a loud mouth, so. To the basement. That's the statue. A bust of Morana. Yeah. Stern countenance resembles that of a human, but the cast gaze shows no trace of human emotion. The Queen of Winter scrutinizes you. Then you shiver down your spine. It makes me think of the words, if you gaze long enough into the abyss will gaze back into you. Father's portrait. The portrait depicts father in his twilight years. The serious expression on his face, the proud posture, the grimoire in his hand, combined with a dark background and lack of embellishments. It all reflects the strictness and pragmatism he always had. Good old Stanislaw. However, a faint red streak can be seen around his figure. Apparently, artists are particularly sensitive to seeing things that usually escape the human eye. This one should receive double annulment for capturing the filmic aura. So that one actually, the artist in this case actually pinged out the facts there. I'm not entirely sure how to get this. Petra.
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth again. I already failed to recognize someone once today, but you look familiar.
Well, I should think so.
I was the victim of one of your starling hunts. Voronins must not be very memorable, cousin.
Pietia! Forgive me, and for shooting you as well. How are you doing?
Just some heart problems, not a subject for today. I'm sorry about Uncle Stanislav. Forgive me for not coming to the funeral. I can't bear cemeteries.
We'll have to meet up again.
Goodbye.
Petra, my cousin. So I'll get to you. Aha, hole in the wall. The recipes for 5 zloty. Excellent. You know what? Take that heart, folk. Pause that screen if you see it at some point. Liquor recipes. Pause this one if you're particularly interested in trying out a game's booze recipe. Yeah. Amber. I'm not sure if that's drink edible or not.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. I thought I'd have to drink alone.
So many goodies laid out for the guests. Having trouble picking something for yourself, Judge?
But this was Stashio's. It was special. Amber liqueur with quinces.
I think you mean quince liqueur with amber, right? If it's not here, I'm sure it's in the basement. But I won't grope around down there in the dark now. I've got my hands full.
I will, just for the fun of it.
Now, I don't want to trouble you either. Victor, could you track down a little bottle for your uncle?
I suppose I'm obligated to accept this mission.
Yes.
Good lad. A nephew like you is a treasure.
Well, my father could see the same way. Get a bottle for your uncle. Let's check out the basement. We are now from Oregon. An inability to articulate brought on by great surprise clings to the bottle. It was difficult to mouth even a word of gratitude for the unique gift. Words got stuck in the throat despite the adoration for this particular liquor. It's a favourite beverage, but an unwelcomed gift. Someone being throwing gifts at my little sister. I'm gonna say little sister, I don't know if it's little or not. Mother's portrait. A portrait of mother from her youth. She stands proud, wearing a white dress and silk scarf thrown over her exposed shoulder. Her long dark hair falls down her back, and she glances at the viewer with a piercing smile. Bare skin and frivolously hairstyle. That's not how I remember her. Nadia was a young, unkept maiden. It's hard to believe. This shocking version of the painter must have been created in a previous era. A time when hearts were stirred with violent emotions, poems were created onto the sound of the storm, love stories had to end tragically, etc., etc. Father actually commissioned such a painting? Well, everyone does eventually. The bottle exudes a sweet aroma of quince and the sincere of quinson. I won't say and. The sincere joy of upcoming meeting. Quince and it is a beverage that brings people together and sweetens the bright business of everyday life. An element of a ritual that two old friends would eagerly indulge in. Sauvignon de Bordeaux. The wine creates an aroma of peaches, apples, and a certain amount of conviction that a relationship between two people is beginning to take a romantic edge. A beverage enjoyed by the current upper crust, given to a man by a woman. Every bottle found in Zulski's cellar contains credible beverage. Uncle Vorman wouldn't discard any of them. But more interested in the fact that the oil is there.
How did it go? Mission accomplished?
That's what I wanted.
I think this is the one Uncle wanted.
Yes. This is our little funeral battle. We would meet in Stasha's study after every funeral we went to, and raise a toast to the dead. And recently, we've been seeing one another more and more at such events. More and more. But this time, even he has left me. So, to an easy death, as Stasha and I used to say.
How did he die?
Probably like this.
Hasn't Lygia told you?
No.
I haven't even had the chance to ask.
He didn't suffer, but such images in the memory are better saved for later. I'd prefer to remember him as he was alive. What then? Am I drinking alone?
Palmer's toast. You know what? No, I'm gonna stick with their fingers. Like, this is their thing, and it will help comfort him.
I suppose there's no reason to bear grudges or be angry, is there? Pistachio?
To an easy death.
Familiar faces keep vanishing from my life. Stasio and my Helena before him. I miss my little darling. I miss them both. Well, obligation fulfilled. Shall we get to the reading of the will?
At the funeral, there was this sad Jewish fellow, Mordechai Hayat. Do you
Hayat.
know him, Uncle?
He worked for Stanisław, but that was a long time ago. I don't know him more than that. So, shall we collect our inheritance?
Now, this is where someone's going to change it, most likely.
Yeah, so let's find out what my father hasn't left me.
Let's begin if everyone is ready. Would you all please take a seat?
It's surviving
Ladies
kids.
and gentlemen, by the power of my office vested in me by the grace of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of all Russia, I hereby testify. Mr. Shulski's last will and testament were prepared several years ago in the presence of Zaslav Fedorov, Esquire, that is myself. My last will and testament recorded in the year of our Lord 1888. In the name of the Holy Trinity. Amen.
Well, here's what Laura understands. Proud things like great, but this is more a piece of this
Therefore,
isn't
my
very it's
first
finished.
irrevocable wish is to appoint as executrix of this will my daughter Lygia Szulska. Immediately after my death, an inventory shall be conducted in full accordance with the law. After completing the inventory, all my personal movables will be sold at public auction. And let the funds raised thereby be donated on the anniversary of my death to the beggars near that cemetery. The administration of the remainder of my fortune I leave, without restriction, to the person of my daughter Lygia.
Yep, it's fortune goes to...
I'm not even getting a teaspoon.
All movables and immovables relating to the family enterprise I entrust to the care and administration of my daughter. I do not prescribe a method of administering them. I merely offer her one piece of advice. I wish that the business should be conducted with modesty, prudence, and honesty, as I have conducted it my whole life.
A joker to the very end.
To my brother-in-law and oldest friend, Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave the following.
Yep.
My collection of muskets and 2 revolvers, dating to the uprising in memory of our first meeting.
Stasio, I will have plenty to do in my retirement. Enjoy your retirement.
Yep.
Now, Mr. Fedorov, what did my father leave my mother?
Victor, be serious.
Nothing. There is a special item reflecting the absolute lack of any bequest to my former spouse, Nadia Fyodorovna Voronina.
Uh-huh. I'll watch them both as they wait in the kitchen. No, we'll wait until the
I
end.
would also like to come to the aid of my only son, Viktor Shulsky, by entrusting him with the use of my personal black grimoire, in the hope that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my last will and testament.
So essentially giving me his book.
Solemnly, though
The
you may
grimoire
have
is the most,
found it
for a pharmacist, it's the most valuable item.
However, this last bequest poses a certain problem.
Yes, it certainly does. And what is that, may I ask?
Here's the book missing.
I am not in possession of this grimoire. The late Mr. Shulsky used it up until his death. Yet no one left it with me after his passing.
So someone nicked his book.
Meaning it's disappeared?
They've nicked his grimoire. The Black Grimoire.
Did father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
It was only because of the grimoire that we could identify him at all.
What actually happened? How did he die?
Oh, a heart attack.
A building collapsed on top of him. I don't know any other way.
Hence the thing
to
of
say
the collapse in the vision.
A building? It collapsed on top of him? How? How did this happen?
I mean, you understand,
It was
a
a
car
day
hit,
like
but
any other. Papa had gone for his habitual walk. Every Tuesday and Thursday, he'd take a stroll to get some space, as he put it. When he didn't come back for a long time, I got the bad feeling something had happened. Then,
We rode there together. An entire wall of a tenement had collapsed. There were 3 victims, including Stasio, who had the bad luck to see
No.
him walking by. To see him there in that condition, it's beyond description.
if he's a strong thaumaturge, you're not going to pick a fight with a guy head on. If his grimoire wasn't there afterwards, so it's like, okay, let's smack. I know it's a bit extreme, and I can say a bad look or anything, but personally, if this smacks of someone literally, I do mean this quite literally, dropped a building on him. If he's a strong thaumaturge, he is like, well, let's face it, we took a guy with a gun down.
The grimoire. Could someone have taken it? Perhaps. In all that confusion?
but why would anyone want Papa's grimoire? An ordinary person won't use it. Would the thaumaturge just happen to be passing by?
Father had all his knowledge in there, but I don't know if it would be useful to someone other than him. I don't even know why he left it to me. I'm sure Stasio had a reason.
You know, let's face it, he gifted it to his son. I hope you can make better use of it than I did. So he probably got to a point it's like, I can't advance any further. But he's entrusted us to be able to progress further and get to where he couldn't.
Where did it happen? Where was this building?
The southern part of Śródmieście, not far from the police station. Anyway, you can miss it.
Of all the possibilities, this was the death that fate prepared for him.
Yeah, I say, you know what, I'm going to try and forgive my father on this one.
I foresaw a slightly more pleasant end for him myself. I doubt even he deserved such a horrible death.
Like, I may have hated my father, but even he didn't deserve this one.
Those might be the kindest words you've ever said on the subject of a father.
How typical of his sort of person to keep a portrait in his study of a family that was only a family on canvas. Not long after the painting was done, he got divorced, ruined in Egyptus, and kicked out his son. But there the portrait hangs, as if family meant anything at all.
I don't know what exactly happened with Aboritse, but I know that Papa felt guilty. You don't want to forgive him even now that he's gone?
The dead need no forgiving. And as for forgetting, I don't know how. It's just a shame about the grimoire.
What do you intend to do?
And Mordechai Chayat, could that be a lead?
I don't think so. He worked with Father, but he left more than a year ago. I don't know why. He was an assistant at our, well, my store.
Do you know where I might find him?
Sadly, no.
No.
Do you have any other ideas?
The game won't let me go for all of them, so...
Father evidently knew a certain Ivan Konechkin. Have you heard anything about him? Konechkin? No, doesn't ring a bell.
All sorts of people came to Papa's store. That doesn't mean every one of them might know something about the grimoire.
That's true. You've got your work cut out for you.
No, I haven't. I am awesome.
I think we have to look for the answer in the place where it happened.
With your sight, you can make out more in those ruins than I, or Uncle, or Detective could. This is a good lead, but is it the only one?
No. Well, for Father's things.
And where are Father's things at the moment?
You're standing at the very center of his kingdom. Not everything has been sorted through yet, but you go right ahead.
And the store? I should check that too.
I've started stock taking there to distract myself, and I don't want you to go in there before I've finished.
As you wish. Now at least I can see how little I know. Maybe these scraps of information will lead me somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, now that we know what's got to be figured out, forgive me, my darlings. I'm going to give my old bones a rest.
I'll see you out.
That's my brother, his brother-in-law. Uncle.
Goodbye, Uncle. And, Ligia. I'm sorry it happened this way. That I wasn't close by.
The most important thing is you're here now.
Yes. And I will complete the mystery. I will solve the mystery. Yes. Why can't I go to be a detective? What's it? The human heart is worth more than all the riches in the material world tonight. SR. The message only appears to be brief. In fact, the pen strokes were accompanied by an accelerated heartbeat, motivated by a restrained fondness for the addressee. The ink is dripping with special care and warmth that have seeped in deep into the paper. Ah, that's that mysterious woman again. Mysterious SR. Grains of the desert sands from Father's trip to Africa had settled on the suitcase. He was set it aside, spinning plans for future voyages into the unknown regions of the material world, searching for what hidden behind the veil of reality. Ancient cultures. I was ancient cursor then. Father would pore over the yellowed pages again and again, reading the same words over and over, trying to extract more meaning from them. He repeated the words about dedication and necessity of sacrifice like a mantra. Slamming shut one volume and reaching for another. What does it all mean? We also have a point. It says I'm developing skills quickly. Is that like a lot? Because I'm going through these things very fast. Demonic countenance is clothed in the hope that clung to it first and the satisfaction that soon followed. It seems the father had plans for Shirael, which he evidently managed to fulfill. Jeez, that's like a point over. I need the book for these. Right, so we might as well get... we need 2 points now. Okay, so past that point is 2 pointers. Good to know. Family portrait. Balbarith. That's a first entity. But also, actually the perfect point to end the stream because we have hit the time. And that's the perfect spot to overwrite. Well, I went for a less confrontational style during this bit because I figured I'm trying to be nice for his sister. It makes sense. Being prideful towards a stranger is one thing. Being prideful to your own family is a bit yeah. But that's all for next time. So, until then folks, until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya.